In this video, I'm going to share with you the process you go through when you're giving evidence, because a lot of people don't know about the process. And why would you? Why would you know about it if you haven't done it before? So the process goes like this. When you first get in the witness box, you're asked whether you swear or affirm, want to swear or affirm. And you swear if you've got a religion, you affirm if you don't have a religion. So because I've got a religion, I will take the Bible in one hand and take the card that's given to me in another hand, and I will say this. I'll say, I swear by Almighty God that the evidence I shall give shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Once I finish that, I'll put the Bible and card down or give them back to the usher. Then my barrister or my legal representative will stand up and will start asking me questions. These will be brief questions, and this is called the examination in chief. So they might ask me whether I've written a report or whether I've written a statement, and they may take me in the file to where my report or statement is, and they'll say, is this your report? Is that your signature? Is that the correct date? And then they might ask me something like, has anything changed between the time you wrote the report and now? And I'll say no. More often than not, the reality is no. They may also ask me or ask you whether you want to just take you through why you've come to the conclusion you've come to. And that'll be useful because you can just then highlight a number of points which you can use when you're being cross-examined. So it's a short process, and that is examination in chief. After examination in chief ends, your legal representative will sit down, and those who are going to cross-examine you will stand up. When I say those, it's because it depends on how many parties there are in the case. If there's just two parties, then you'll only be cross-examined by one person. If there are three parties, you'll be cross-examined by two people. If there are four parties, you'll be cross-examined by three people. Hope that makes sense. And cross-examination is the more difficult and the lengthier part of this process. And that's when the barristers will ask you difficult questions designed to trip you up, designed to make you look foolish, designed to ridicule your evidence and make their evidence look better and of a higher quality than yours. That's what cross-examination is about. It's designed to stress you. So that process can go on for an hour, can go on for 2 hours, it can go on for 3 hours. It depends how much questions they have and how many people are asked, how many parties there are in the case. After that process ends, the judge may ask your legal representative whether they have any questions that they want to ask you under re-examination. So if you've done something that they think needs to be explained in greater detail, if you've said something that needs further explanation, they might ask you to explain it in more detail. They might ask you one or two questions. But that process is not a long process. It's quite a short process. So those are the steps or the process you go through when you're being when you get into the witness box. You start off by giving you either say you swear or you don't swear. You then give your examination in chief, and you then are cross-examined. And finally, if necessary, you go through a re-examination process. And that's it. Okay, hope that makes sense. See you again soon.